Guys, this is the Masked Pikachu. So, I know what you're thinking. Another new thing? Yeah, I'm kind of not very good at this whole, you know, sticking to the same thing sort of thing. Slime Rancher's still a go. The Sims, it'll happen someday. Um, I'm back in school, and so it's hard to kind of, get everything going because I'm really, really busy this year. But on the upside, this I'm going to actually be able to do a little easier. I guess you could call it a speed build. This is usually going to be done, 2 times speed, but this only took 8 minutes. So things that take eight minutes, no biggie. We can totally, just make those right off the bat. This is something I found that I really enjoy doing in Minecraft. Is I really like making little pixel pictures. So I thought for the first thing that we do in this pixel adventure is make a Pikachu. Um, so, here we are in Minecraft with wool and all that jazz. And, um, but yeah, so I'm really just trying to make this kind of an art form because I like art. I'm not very good at art, but I want to be able to do some kind of art. And so this, I think, kind of works. The video pause, or I think I might just be pausing and counting. So of course the video is pre-recorded and I'm just talking over it. Kind of similar to what the Sim Supply does when he does his speed builds, is he'll build it, speed it up, and then, do a voice over it. So here I'm sleeping just so I can get and do it in the day. You can do it at night, but I find it, sometimes it's hard to see the right colors and see how it looks. I think I got this from Pinterest, this particular design. So this is like Pikachu's back stripes. Sorry about that. I might be catching a little bit of a cold, which sucks, but like everyone is sick. Um, but so I learned through Pinterest, this is not sponsored by the way, in case you're wondering. Um, but there are a lot of perler bead patterns and stuff, and, pixel patterns for, just all sorts of stuff. You've got roses and Pokemon and basically anything that has like an 8-bit sort of look. Some of them are really, really detailed. The only downside in Minecraft is that, you can use things other than wool. I mean, you don't have to just use wool, but I like using wool because it's like a rainbow variety of colors. But sometimes there aren't the right colors. Like, I have, on my own personal Minecraft thing, just for recreation, I can show that off sometime if you guys want. There's all these different pixel things that I've made. And I tried making, I can't remember the name because I have not played those specific games. But, the little hedgehog Pokemon that's legendary. I tried making that, but things didn't go out according to plan because there just weren't enough colors. Now, some people obviously are able to do this, and I really wonder how when they do it so good. But yeah, our Pikachu is coming along. We just made his cheek. He's very, very pixely, so, I mean, that's just kind of the design I wanted to go for. And the more pixely, the quicker it takes to make. Like, I'm making on my own personal one, the Ruby. Ruby is made by Rooster Teeth. But it's a mural that I found with pixels. I guess it's hard to explain, but it's all their character shadow designs. And so I'm making a whole lot of that. But these things take like so long to make because they're so big and they're so detailed. I think I've only gotten through Ruby and Yang, or Ruby and Weiss. I might have started on Blake. I can't really remember. Doing this kind of pixel stuff is fairly simple. It's not too difficult to do. If you ever want to try yourself, just get on Minecraft, Minecraft. I must have missed a piece there. Get on Minecraft, get the wool out. Yeah, you can even find these on Google. You don't necessarily have to find them on Pinterest. That's just, I found this an easier way to compile all of them because I used to have them all just saved on my computer. Um, More for perler designs than anything else. And if you don't know what perler beads are, you probably did this when you were a little kid. They're these little plastic beads, and you have this little like spike sort of thing. It's like a flat sheet with little tiny spikes on it, but they're not hard. They're like, they're plastic. Um, and you can make them in whatever design you want. Like there's one that's shaped like a horse, for example. And you can put whatever colors you want, do really whatever you want, and then you put a wax sheet over it and you iron it, and it becomes like a design. I don't really know how to explain it. I'll try to include a picture if I can of what perler beads look like. And so I just was like, well, what if you can do that in Minecraft? And so I did. Because the thing with perler beads is they take a long time to make because you gotta do piece by piece by piece. And then you gotta iron it, so there's always the problem of, am I gonna catch my dorm on fire with an iron? Because they're technically not allowed, but, nobody's here to say no. Seems like we're getting pretty close here with Pikachu. I don't know. I'm probably thinking or looking at something. There we go. Getting most of his head. I think all that's left is probably the ears. So this is probably near the end. Because I'm trying to figure out how many more layers there are. Because you just kind of count along. They're like the pattern's like a square shape, and I can also try to include that in the video. But, just put you just kind of count the squares. Some people are probably better at it than I am in terms of, counting and fastness and stuff. Just because I don't want to mess up. I actually had tried a previous design for this sort of thing, and I completely messed it up